This video introduces how you can use Amazon Chime, Amazon Lex, and VoiceWorx AI to create a virtual assistant for engaging customers and employees over the phone. We will show you how, without writing any code or needing any deep technical expertise in any of these technologies, you can quickly and easily set up your own virtual phone assistant and start engaging your customers at scale with conversational AI. First, let's take a look at some of the use cases that could benefit from this solution. Some customers get a lot of inbound telephone calls from their customers and might need a virtual assistant to be available via telephone to augment their human agents when they're not available. They could need this for answering customers' inquiries. For example, in a case of retail or customer service, where customers are calling in for a variety of inquiries, a virtual assistant could help answer some of those calls. You could also have customers that need an after-hours virtual assistant. This could be useful for medical offices or service companies that require round-the-clock 24-hour attendance to their customers. You could also have a very simple appointment scheduler for service companies or small businesses that need to take appointments, reschedule appointments, or cancel appointments for their customers when human agents are not available. You could also have a customer survey virtual assistant that can help with inbound and outbound survey where they can call in to either rate the services they're getting or for measuring customer satisfaction. You could also use a virtual assistant for a retail or e-commerce scenario where customers want to call in and check on the status of their orders or for status of delivery services. Other use cases include checking for account balances in the case of banking or claim statuses in insurance. There are also more use cases that could benefit from this solution across various industries. Okay, let's take a quick look at how the solution works. As a designer, you would register for an account at VoiceWorx.ai and then log into the VoiceWorx portal. You can then select one of our pre-built virtual assistant templates from our existing library within VoiceWorx. You then create your new assistant from the selected templates. You will then publish this new assistant to Amazon Lex as a Lex bot. VoiceWorx will then provision a new phone number in Amazon Chime for your customers to use in accessing your new bot. You can also use an existing Chime phone number if you have one available and unused in your Amazon Chime account. VoiceWorx creates a SIP media application in Chime and handles all the necessary configuration to make the phone number available to your users to access your newly created Lex bot. Now that the phone number is published and connected to your virtual assistant, the customer then calls the phone number provided to access your virtual assistant. The call is connected to the configured Amazon Chime SIP media application for routing to the LexBot. LexBot receives the inbound call and then start the dialogue interacting with your customer. Let's go through a quick demo of how we can use Amazon Chime and VoiceWorx to create a virtual assistant that's accessible via a phone number for booking an appointment. There are 3 quick steps. The first step, you create the bot using an appointment booking template that's available on the VoiceWorx portal. And then you publish the bot to Amazon Lex. We will then publish it also to Amazon Chime to create a phone number and a SIP media application, and then we'll connect that SIP media application to the Amazon Lex bot. We'll then make a call from a phone number that's published by Amazon Chime and use that to access this virtual assistant. To create a virtual assistant using the VoiceWorx platform, you would visit www.voiceworx.ai and you'll register for an account. So I've already got an account, so I'm going to switch over to log into my VoiceWorx account. After logging into VoiceWorx, I'll have a console where I can create new assistant applications. I can manage my existing app. I can also establish connections to a variety of enterprise platforms, including AWS services. I can also manage my different channels through which I want to deploy assistants, and I can also create and manage content within the platform. So for the purpose of this demo, I'm going to go ahead and click Create an Assistant app. Now it's giving me a choice to either create an app from an existing blueprint or to create a custom app from scratch, which I can customize. So we're going to start with creating from blueprint. So this brings up a gallery of different templates of applications that we can select from. But for the purpose of our demo, I'm going to look for the appointment booking demo. And I've got a template here. I want the Lex template. And I'm going to click Create App. Now, this would ask me for the name that I want to give to my application. I'm going to call it Appointment Booking Demo for Chime. And it's also going to ask me for a description. So I'm just going to give the same value for description. I'm going to click Create App. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to take all the contents of that template and deposit it or deploy it into my account. In my case, I've already got some of the data files that the template uses in my account. So I'm just going to say go ahead and override it. It didn't find any duplicate entities, so we're good. And it's ready to go ahead and create my new app. All right, so that was created successfully. It shows me here all the different entities and modules within the app that was created. And it's asking me if I want to customize the app. I want to go ahead and publish it. So for the case of this demo, I'm just going to go ahead to publishing. You obviously can change this template and customize it to fit whatever your purposes are. And within the publishing module, I already have a publishing entry. I'm going to go into edit, and I'm going to change my app, my publishing name also to appointment booking demo for Chime to make sure I have it unique. And this is publishing to Amazon Lex, and we're not doing any application integration in this case. We've got some welcome messages, which I can go ahead and customize. I can change all of this if I need to. But for now, I think we're good. So once I'm done with any kind of modification to the publishing, I'm then going to go ahead and click Publish to Lex. Now, the VoiceWorx platform is fully integrated into AWS. So you're able to set up multiple AWS accounts and use those for your publication. So in my case, I've already got an AWS account set up with all the right permissions for publishing to Chime and Lex. I'm going to go ahead and click Publish to Lex. Now, what this is doing here is it's connecting using the credentials that's provided for that AWS connection, and it's going ahead and creating a Lex bot on the fly based on the interaction model and definition of the blueprint that I use. It's also creating a Lambda that's able to connect that Lex bot back to VoiceWorx so that at runtime, when there's a need for fulfillment, the Lexbot is connected back to the VoiceWorx platform. And that's how you're able to have some of these complex integrations happen and have it fulfilled through the VoiceWorx platform. All right, so now we're done. It's telling us that the publishing was completed. It did deploy a V2 bot, and it's also deployed a number of other things. So now that my bot has been successfully deployed to Lex, I do have a few options here. I can either go over to Lex console and look at the bot that's deployed. I can also test the bot. So let's quickly take a look at the bot deployed into Lex. So we've got our bot appointment booking demo for Chime, and it's got the one intent, book appointment, and it's got all the definition and behaviors of this appointment booking bot. So I'm going to go back here, and I can actually also test the Lex bot from within the VoiceWorx interface. And this helps us validate that the bot is correctly deployed and is configured correctly to work with the VoiceWorx system. So welcome to appointment booking demo. May ask me to book an appointment. So I'm just going to say book an appointment. On what date would you like the appointment? I'm going to say tomorrow. At what time? 5 p.m. And please say your name. I'm going to say Sam. Okay, an appointment was successfully booked for Sam on that date and at that time. So we have confirmation that our bot was successfully deployed and is working just fine. So now let's move on to the next step, which is configuring this bot to be accessible via a phone number in Chime. So first things here, VoiceWorx is checking to make sure that some prerequisites are in place. Um, for you to publish to Chime, your Lex bot has to already be published into an Amazon account, and you have to be in these two regions. So we're good with that. The next step is we need to decide if we want to get a new phone number or if we want to use an existing number. So it's going to talk to Chime and see if I've got any unassigned Chime phone number which I can reuse. In this case, I don't have one. So I'm going to ask it to go ahead and create a new phone number to connect to my Lex bot. So now, VoiceWorx is connecting to AWS and basically creating all the necessary resources in Chime to be able to fulfill this bot and also to connect the phone number to the SIP media application. It creates the Chime rules and also a Lambda function that connects the Chime application to the Amazon Lex bot that's deployed in the same account. So it's a key requirement to have all of these pieces deployed to the same account in order to allow, intra-account definition of roles and relationship. So it looks like we had a successful deployment there. It basically deployed, um, validated that my Legbot was there, validated that the appropriate lambdas were there, created a new phone number, created a SIP media application and a rule, and connected all that together to this phone number that's now available for me to use, um, you know, uh, for my customers to call in to access the Legbot. Now let's also go ahead and inspect the resources that VoiceWorx has deployed into Chime to support this phone number connecting to the Lexbot to create the virtual assistant. So if you go ahead and look into the Chime console, I'm going to go to phone number management. And you can see right here, this particular phone number was created automatically from the VoiceWorx platform. And it's been assigned also to a SIP media application by that name. So if we go under SIP media applications, you would see that a SIP media application has been created here as well. And that application has been connected to a Lambda endpoint that was also automatically generated by the VoiceWorx platform. A SIP rule has also been created to guide behavior that's demonstrated when a customer calls into this number. And the phone number obviously was I didn't have one available, so this was created from scratch, by the VoiceWorks platform with no code. So we're all set up on the Chime side. Let's also take a look at our Lambda. Let me sort this by latest. Yeah, so we can see here that a Lambda was set up for the appointment booking demo Chime, and this Lambda will basically allow the Chime application to connect to Amazon Lex, and also some other Lambdas were also created to enable Amazon Lex to connect back to VoiceWorx. So the final step in this process is to actually go ahead and call the number created by this demo for the virtual assistant. So I'm going to go ahead and dial this number.
Welcome to Appointment Parking Demo. You can ask me to book an appointment or make a reservation. How can I help you?
Book an appointment
And what date would you like your appointment?
tomorrow,
What time?
2 p.m.
Please say your name.
Johnson.
The appointment was successfully booked for Johnson on June 14th, 2022 at 2 p.m.
Thank you. All right, there we have it. So we're able to create the virtual assistant from a template. We were able to publish it to Lex and also publish it to Amazon Chime. And we're also able to make a call into that virtual assistant, all within a short period of time. So all the AWS resources needed for this solution were created on the fly using the VoiceWorx platform without a need to write any code. The VoiceWorx platform handles all the orchestration with Amazon Chime, Amazon Lex, AWS Lambda, and creates all the necessary IAM roles and permissions necessary to create a fully integrated virtual assistant solution ready for use by customers. At VoiceWorx, we love partnering with our customers to create easy, no-code, enterprise-grade solutions using AWS services. Please contact us for a demo of our platform. You can also reach out if you need a pilot or a POC of a solution based on your use case. We're also happy to support your team in rolling out your custom production implementation in days or weeks.